welcome to another edition of Fraser Football Weekly Wrap-Up. And as always, I am joined here with head football coach Pat Threet. How are you?
Good, and you?
This week, you guys lost 32-7 to Madison, and your lone touchdown was scored by Mitchell Spatafor. With this being your third straight loss, how has your team dealt with adversity?
I think we're doing a really nice job, to be honest with you. People from the outside, they're not a part of practice, and they don't get to break down the film and see where we're at. And we're seeing a lot of improvements with guys that were struggling at the beginning of the year, and guys are starting to come into our own. The score doesn't reflect the game at all on Friday. It's 13-7 at the half. We had a 9-minute drive to score right before the end of the first half, and we really controlled the game. We ran 39 plays to their 6, which was our game plan, hold on to the football, and our guys executed it very well.
Madison had a good passing game. They had a height difference. How difficult was it to defend that?
Honestly, the kid made some great throws, and their receivers, they went up and they made some great catches. A couple times we were beat a little bit, and that's kind of a speed factor, but I felt like our effort the whole game was outstanding.
As you mentioned, Mitchell Spatafor scored right before the half to make it 13-7. Did you see that as a potential momentum swing?
Yeah, we were moving the ball. We hit the ball inside the 20 twice in the first half, where we hurt ourselves with a couple penalties, and then it kind of killed the drive. That game easily could have been, 21-14 at the half. We did a really nice job offensively moving the football, and it's tough when the guys are faster and taller than your defensive backs, and our guys, they're doing the best that they could.
Although you were unable to pull out the win, did you like your team's attitude?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that, the kids were really working hard, and, I think when you get in those games against people that are pretty good, and you find yourself like, hey, we're pretty competitive with these guys, like, I think we're learning how important the little things are.
After being eliminated from the postseason, will there be any trouble, do you think, keeping fuel to the fire as the season goes on?
Not at all. When you work as hard as we do, every single game is precious, and you want to go out there and you play your best, you want to execute, and you want to get the W. So this week, we have East Detroit, a team that struggled, and it's going to come down to, do we want win number 3 more than they want their second win? So I think our guys are going to come out and play real well this week.
Would you agree that the record really doesn't reflect how your team's played?
Yeah, I mean, we've made our fair share of mistakes along the way, but, no team's perfect. People are going to make mistakes. I think that, there's a couple factors. It's the first year for us as a staff working together, and it's the first year for the kids being coached by us and learning our systems. And I think that, we had a couple really close games that we lost early, and, you flip those around for W's. Now we're, sitting here with 4 wins. Right. We had 2 games that we were a play away from winning. So we're right there, and we weren't real competitive against Roseville, and a few things went wrong against Marine City, and we were closer. We kind of knew that those were the big 3 teams that with good experience and playoff histories, and I thought we're starting to close that gap.
Now next week you have East Detroit. What can we look for from them?
They have a athletic quarterback. He throws the ball pretty well. They have a big tailback and fullback. They're a lot like Madison. They have some speed. One of the things that I think that is an advantage for us is that we've kind of been pretty true to what we're doing. They've kind of started switching things around a little bit. So we're gonna line up and do what we do. I saw a tremendous amount of improvement with our offensive line last week, and I'm real excited to get to work today.
Now, as far as you guys go, what can we expect from you? Is there anything new in the game plan?
No, the game plan will remain the same. Perfect our running game and critique our passing game and line up and play great defense and special teams.
Well, thank you and good luck.
Thanks.
Every week, with the help of our sponsor, Jimmy John's, we are honoring student athletes from all sports. Coaches from each level are welcome to nominate a player that stood out during the course of last week. Here's David Corbat with the Jimmy John's Player of the Week.
What's up, everybody? David Corbat here with this week's Jimmy John's Player of the Week. This week we had 9 nominees. From boys cross country, we have Mario Rossi. From girls cross country, we have Sylvia Gasparoni. From varsity football, we have Josh Resney. From athletic training, we have Sarah Loves. From JV volleyball, we have Alex Adamo. From freshman football, we have Matt Harper and Matt Lentine. From varsity cheerleading, we have Paige Piercy. From varsity volleyball, we have Allie Van Overmeer. And from golf, we have Emily Albodi. This week's winner will receive a free combo meal from Jimmy John's. And this week's winner is Alex Adamo from JV Volleyball. Let's go catch up with her now. So, right now we are walking down the hall towards Mr. Socha's room where this week's winner is. So, let's go surprise him.
Whoa, people.
So, Mr. Socha, guess what?
What?
Someone in this classroom has just won the Jimmy John's Player of the Week.
Really? That's exciting news.
Yeah, I know. So, just one. Who do you think it is in here?
Well, it can't be the kid with the Tiger's hat on because he knows he shouldn't be wearing that. I don't know. That's a tough one. I can't say that I know.
Well, this week's Jimmy John's Player of the Week is Alex Adamo. Where are you at? Congratulations, you won a free combo meal from Jimmy John's. You seem so enthused. We'll see you next week on the Jimmy John's Player of the Week. Back to you guys in the studio.
Welcome back to Fraser Football Weekly Wrap-Up. I'm joined here with senior football player Luke Boyle. How are you?
Good.
Before the season, what were your goals for the team and yourself, and have you met those goals?
Well, I think at first it was to try to get the team to come together. And, I believe Coach Threet and the rest of us have met that goal, brought us closer together as a family.
Individually, is there any goals that you set?
Well, originally I had a lot of goals, was play the game, but I got hurt.
Yeah.
Now my goal is just to try to get back into shape, get my knee all better.
How is your knee?
It's actually doing a lot better. My doctor says he might clear me for the very last game, so I'm working towards that.
As a senior, you probably want to play your last game.
Yes.
Like I asked Coach, do you think that the record matches the true talent and potential of this team?
No. I've seen everybody on our team practice for years, and I know everybody puts their heart into it. They try really hard, and we're just coming up short.
What do you expect to happen against East Detroit? Do you think you can come out on top?
I hope so. As long as everybody keeps working as hard as they possibly can, I know we can do some really good stuff that game.
Well, good luck, and thank you for your time.
Thanks.
I'm Kyle Lesher, and that's another edition of Fraser Football Weekly Wrap-Up.